A loose cannon, a bully, a despicable character.
Strong words from the head of Georgia's Consumer Protection Division describing the owner of a business the Fox 5 I team has warned you about for years.
Fox 5 I team reporter Randy Travis returns with what might be the final chapter for Mechanics Heating and Air in Georgia.
Let's hope so, Sine. It's been 8 years since our hidden camera investigation exposed this Marietta company's shady dealings. Well, now it's out of business. Its wacky owner moved to Florida, smacked in the face with a $1.3 million judgment.
Somebody like this ought to be pursued to the gates of hell if possible.
That's one way to turn up the heat on an air conditioning repair company that left so many Georgians hot and bothered. Mechanics Heating and Air Conditioning is no more after the State Office of Consumer Protection landed a $1.3 million court judgment against owner Monty White Jr. An emotional victory? Well, just listen.
Having had the experience in my lifetime of dealing with him and the Viet Kong, I would put him in the same category.
Wow.
We thought it was bad in 2007 when our hidden camera investigation caught a paid-on-commission service tech embellishing work she insisted we needed, claiming problems we didn't have, and one time installing the wrong fuse. Several customers made similar complaints to us and the local Better Business Bureau.
But instead of responding to those consumer complaints in the way you might expect from a business, the owner of Mechanics Heating and Air, Monty White, employed a tactic we've never seen. He set up fake websites in the names of some of those upset customers, going on the attack and trying his best to embarrass them.
This loser goes ahead and takes my name as a domain name and puts up this website with pictures of my wife and I from our wedding with his own little remarks that he went ahead and put on there.
And for other mechanics critics, Monty White even posted their divorce proceedings or displayed aerial pictures of their home complete with profanity-laced comments. Only when I saw the full list of websites did I realize just how far White went.
He's got one in my wife's name.
Yeah.
And both my daughters.
Yeah.
He's taken them all down now after the court order. That list even included sites in the names of some of the investigators in the Consumer Protection Office.
White is a very, very despicable character.
I've never heard you describe people like that to this degree.
There are good guys and bad guys, but then there's White, who's in a category all of his own.
He didn't stop with fake websites. According to the judge's order, White also repeatedly posted fake online testimonials for Mechanics Heating and Air and instructed his techs to inflate their invoices on each service call.
I've never seen, in my 5 years here, anything approaching this level of despicable activity.
White is banned from ever working in the air conditioning business in Georgia again. He met one time with Director Sowers, then failed to show for any of the court hearings, sold his home, and moved to Florida. A consumer bully who couldn't stand the heat when the fan was aimed right back his way.
Can you really get any money out of him now?
We'll see. We're not going to quit, I'll put it that way.
He says they're taking steps to have Florida authorities help collect that $1.3 million judgment. You know, we tried talking to White, at least reached out to him on the numbers and the email addresses that we had, but he did not respond. He's never responded. In fact, the only time I've ever been able to get him on the phone, he hung up.
And that unbelievable list of names, so to speak, including members of your own family. I mean, but is this like an enemies list or
well,
what?
I mean, the website, I mean, I'm a boring guy. There's not a lot out there on me.
Right.
He found an article that the AJC did, a feature story on my family, and he put that on my daughter's website, or my daughter's fake website.
Right.
You know, I guess in a bizarre way to harass me. It didn't obviously work. It didn't work for the, you know, the consumer protection people either. Remember, he created websites in their names as well, and I think that's probably why they took this perhaps a little more personally than usual. Found more than 200 violations of the Fair Business Practices Act against him. He's really in a category all by himself.
Some strong words being used against him too.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was very upset, John Sowers. You can understand why.
Of course.
All right.
All right.